Have you ever walked into your home and felt a quiet heaviness settle over you? Your kitchen counter is buried under a pile of unopened mail, dirty dishes, random gadgets, and receipts you meant to sort weeks ago. Your closet is stuffed with clothes you haven't worn in years, yet you still feel like you have nothing to wear. Your desk is a maze of papers, cables, and half-used notebooks, making it impossible to focus. And it's not just your home. Your mind feels just as cluttered, racing with to-do lists, work stress, family demands, and a constant ping of notifications from your phone. You're exhausted, weighed down by stuff and responsibilities, and deep down, you're craving something different, a life that feels lighter, richer, and truly yours. You want to live richly, not just in wealth, but in joy, peace, and meaning without the burden of excess. What if the secret to that rich, fulfilling life isn't about having more, but embracing less? Today, I'm sharing the Japanese minimalism secrets to living richly with less, a transformative approach rooted in centuries-old wisdom that's changed countless lives. This isn't about stripping your life bare or giving up everything you love. It's about creating space, physical, mental, and emotional, for what truly matters, using simple, mindful practices inspired by Japanese culture. Imagine a home that feels like a sanctuary, a schedule that gives you room to breathe, and a heart filled with contentment. Whether you're drowning in clutter, overwhelmed by stress, or just yearning for a more meaningful life, this video will give you practical, life-changing steps to start today. Stick with me, and I promise you'll walk away with a new perspective and tools to live richly with less. Let's dive in. Let's paint a picture of your daily reality. It's the end of a long day, and you step through your front door, hoping for a moment of calm. Instead, you're greeted by chaos. The living room is a mess. Magazines stacked haphazardly on the coffee table. Kids' toys or pet supplies scattered across the floor. Blankets tossed over the couch. Your kitchen counter is a graveyard of clutter. Unopened bills, takeout containers, a blender you used once, and random knickknacks you don't even know why you kept. Your closet is so packed that you have to shove clothes aside just to see what's in there. And half the time, you give up and wear the same thing again. Your desk is a disaster zone of papers, cables, chargers, and sticky notes, making it impossible to focus or find what you need. And it's not just your physical space. Your mind feels just as cluttered, weighed down by endless tasks, work deadlines, grocery lists, family obligations, and a constant buzz of notifications from emails, texts, and social media. Your schedule is packed with meetings, errands, and commitments, leaving no time to breathe, let alone enjoy the moment. In our culture, we're taught that more is better. A bigger house, a fuller closet, a busier schedule. It's supposed to mean success, wealth, and happiness. But studies tell a different story. 80% of people report that clutter increases stress and anxiety, and the average American home contains over 300,000 items. 300,000. Yet we're less happy than ever. We're bombarded with ads urging us to buy the latest gadget, with the trendiest clothes, and live a life that looks perfect on social media. But all this more leaves us feeling empty, chasing things that don't fill the void in our hearts. You want a life that feels different. You want a home that's a haven, not a source of stress. You want days that feel purposeful, not frantic. You want to live richly, not just in money, but in joy, connection, and meaning, without the weight of excess. You're not alone in this longing. I've been there too, surrounded by clutter, overwhelmed by demands, feeling like happiness was always just out of reach. Then I discovered Japanese minimalism, a philosophy rooted in simplicity, mindfulness, and gratitude, and it changed everything. Let's explore this approach and the secrets that can help you live richly with less. At the core of Japanese minimalism is a profound truth: less is more. This philosophy, deeply rooted in Zen Buddhism and Shinto traditions, isn't about deprivation or living in an empty room. It's about living with intention, choosing what you allow into your life with care, and letting go of what doesn't serve you. In Japan, living richly isn't about accumulating possessions, status, or endless commitments. It's about creating space for joy, connection, and meaning through simplicity and mindfulness. The Japanese believe that a clear space leads to a clear mind, and a clear mind opens a door to a heart full of contentment. Picture a traditional Japanese home. A tatami mat floor, smooth and cool underfoot, a low wooden table with a single vase holding a delicate flower, sunlight streaming through a shoji screen, casting soft, calming shadows. The space is uncluttered, serene, and purposeful. Every item has a reason to be there, chosen for its function or beauty. There's no excess, no chaos, because the Japanese understand that clutter, whether physical objects or mental distractions, steals your peace. This intentionality extends beyond a home to every aspect of life: schedules, relationships, daily routines. It's about focusing on quality over quantity, presence over distraction, and meaning over materialism. This approach is accessible, no matter how chaotic your life feels right now. You don't need to move to Japan, sell all your belongings, or become a minimalist guru to embrace it. Japanese minimalism is about small, intentional changes that create a ripple effect, transforming your home, your mind, and your life. I discovered this philosophy a few years ago when I was drowning in clutter and stress. My home was a mess, drawers overflowing with junk, surfaces covered with stuff I didn't need, my mind just as cluttered with worries and distractions. I felt like I was always chasing happiness, never finding it. Then I started adopting Japanese minimalist practices, one step at a time, and it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. My home became a sanctuary. My days felt more purposeful, and I found a richness in life I didn't know was possible. Today, I'm sharing 5 key practices inspired by Japanese minimalism to help you live richly with less. These are practical, relatable, and designed to fit into your busy life. Let's dive into them. The first practice is to curate your possessions with intention and gratitude. In Japanese minimalism, every object in your home should have a purpose or bring you joy. Think about your favorite coffee mug, the one that feels just right in your hands, warming your fingers on a chilly morning, or that cozy blanket you curl up with on the couch after a long day. Do you cherish these things, or are they buried under piles of stuff you don't even use? Curating with intention means keeping only what serves you and letting go of what doesn't, with a sense of appreciation. Start with one small area, a drawer, a shelf, your handbag, or a corner of your closet. Take everything out and hold each item. Ask yourself 3 questions. Do I love this? Do I use it regularly? Does it fit my life right now? If the answer is no, thank it for its role and let it go. In Japan, this gratitude practice, inspired by Shinto beliefs, makes letting go feel sacred, not wasteful. It's about honoring the item's time in your life before passing it on. I tried this with my kitchen cabinets a year ago. I had mugs I hadn't touched in years, kept out of habit or guilt, gifts from friends, souvenirs from trips. I spent an afternoon holding each one, thanking it for its time, and donating what didn't serve me. My cabinets transformed from a cluttered mess to a space of clarity, and I felt lighter, like I'd shed a weight I didn't know I was carrying. This practice isn't about tossing everything or becoming a minimalist overnight. It's about creating a home that reflects who you are today, not who you were 5 years ago or who you think you should be. Imagine opening your closet and seeing only clothes that make you feel confident, or your kitchen free of unused gadgets. It reduces stress, saves money by curbing impulse buys, and fills your home with meaning. I used to keep things just in case, but letting go with gratitude showed me I didn't need them. Try it. Pick one area of your home this weekend and curate 5 items to let go. Take a moment to thank each one, and notice how your space and your heart feels lighter. You'll be amazed at how this simple act creates a richer life with less. Too many choices can overwhelm us, draining our mental energy and stealing our joy. Think about your morning routine, standing in front of a closet full of clothes, yet feeling like you have nothing to wear, or staring at a pantry stuffed with ingredients, unsure what to cook. The second practice is to simplify your choices, a cornerstone of Japanese minimalism. In Japan, people embrace simplicity in daily decisions, like using a capsule wardrobe of versatile, high-quality pieces, or keeping a kitchen with just the essentials. Start with one area of your life. For your wardrobe, choose 10 core items you love. Neutral colors, timeless cuts, like a crisp white shirt, dark jeans, a cozy cardigan, and a classic jacket. Build your outfits from these, keeping accessories minimal, a watch, a simple scarf. Or simplify your meals. Pick 5 go-to recipes that use affordable, simple ingredients, like a hearty soup, a vegetable stir-fry, or a rice bowl with eggs. I did this with my morning routine, narrowing my breakfast to three options: oatmeal with fruit, yogurt with nuts, or toast with avocado. It saved me time, money, and stress. I used to spend 20 minutes agonizing over what to wear or eat, only to feel frustrated. Now, my mornings are effortless, leaving me mental space for the rest of the day. Simplifying choices creates a home that's functional and a life that's focused. It reduces decision fatigue, which studies show can sap your energy and happiness. It also cuts spending on unnecessary items, like clothes you wear once or gadgets you forget about. I used to buy random kitchen tools, thinking they'd make cooking easier, but they just cluttered my drawers. Now, I stick to a few essentials, and cooking is a joy again. Try it. Streamline one area, like your wardrobe or meals this week. Pick a small number of essentials and stick to them. Feel the clarity and calm that comes with fewer choices, like a breath of fresh air in a crowded day. In Japan, mindfulness is woven into the fabric of daily life, turning ordinary moments into opportunities for joy and presence. The third practice is to create a mindful daily ritual. Instead of rushing through your day or starting with distractions like your phone, carve out 5 minutes for a practice that grounds you. This could be a morning stretch, sipping tea slowly while looking out a window, writing a journal, or even folding laundry with care, all done with full attention and intention. Choose one simple ritual. Take 10 deep breaths, focusing on the air moving through your lungs. Do a 5-minute yoga stretch to awaken your body, or write down one thing you're grateful for. In Japanese culture, rituals like tea ceremonies or morning meditation are performed with care, transforming routine tasks into sacred moments. I start my mornings with a 5-minute breathing exercise, sitting quietly in my living room, focusing on my breath and the soft light coming through the window. It's become my anchor, helping me face the day with calm and clarity, no matter what's ahead. On stressful days, this ritual feels like a lifeline, grounding me in the present moment. This practice doesn't add time to your day. It saves it by reducing stress and sharpening your focus. It turns your home into a space for mindfulness, not chaos. I used to start my day checking emails or scrolling social media, feeling frazzled before I'd even had coffee. Now, my 5-minute ritual is my moment of peace, a gift to myself before the world takes over. Try it. Pick one 5-minute ritual for tomorrow. Do it slowly, with intention, and notice how it sets a joyful tone for your day, like a gentle melody before the noise of life begins. In Japan, people invest in items that last: a handcrafted bowl, a sturdy pair of shoes, a well-made pan. The fourth practice is to choose quality over quantity. Instead of buying cheap, disposable items that break or fade, pick one high-quality piece that brings joy and lasts. This approach saves money in the long run and elevates your home with items that feel special. I replace 5 flimsy coffee mugs with one beautiful ceramic one, handcrafted by a local artist. Every morning, it feels like a small luxury, and I haven't needed to replace it. Before, I'd buy cheap decor or kitchen tools, thinking they'd make my life better, but they just added clutter. Now, one quality item brings more joy than a dozen throwaways. This practice aligns with Japanese minimalism's focus on intentionality. It's about valuing what you own, not accumulating more. Imagine a kitchen with a few well-made tools you love, or a wardrobe of timeless pieces that make you feel confident. It reduces waste, saves money, and fills your home with meaning. Try it. Replace one low-quality item with a lasting alternative this month. Choose something you'll use often, like a mug or a pair of shoes. Notice how it elevates your daily life, like a touch of elegance in ordinary moments. The heart of Japanese minimalism is gratitude, a daily practice of appreciating what's already in your life. Think of the warmth of your bed on a cold morning, the taste of your morning coffee, the sound of birds outside, or a smile from a loved one. These small moments, often overlooked, are where true richness lives. The fifth practice is to cultivate daily gratitude. In Japan, gratitude is woven into everyday life, from giving thanks before a meal to caring for belongings with respect. Each evening, take 2 minutes to reflect. Name 3 things you're grateful for: a cozy chair, a good conversation, a sunny day, or even a quiet moment alone. Write them down in a journal or say them aloud. I started this habit a year ago, and it's transformed how I see my life. On tough days, I focus on simple things: the smell of fresh laundry, a kind word from a colleague, a warm meal. One evening, after a stressful day, I wrote down 3 things: my dog's wagging tail, a hot shower, and a quiet moment with a book. It didn't fix everything, but it shifted my perspective, filling me with contentment, and reminded me that I already have enough. Gratitude transforms your home into a place of warmth and your life into one of abundance. It reduces the urge to chase more, saving you from impulse buys and dissatisfaction. I used to feel like I needed new things to be happy: a new outfit, a new gadget. Gratitude showed me that happiness was already in my life, in the small, everyday moments. Try it. Tonight, list 3 things you're thankful for and make it a daily ritual. Watch how it fills your heart with joy, like sunlight breaking through a cloudy day. These 5 Japanese minimalism secrets: curating with intention and gratitude, simplifying choices, creating mindful rituals, choosing quality over quantity, and cultivating daily gratitude, aren't about stripping your life bare. They're about creating space for what truly matters, turning your home into a sanctuary, your days into moments of purpose, and your heart into a haven of joy. You don't need to overhaul everything today. Start with one practice. Let go of 5 unused items. Streamline your wardrobe or meals. Try a 5-minute mindful ritual. Replace 1 low-quality item, or list 3 things you're grateful for. These small steps create a ripple effect, transforming your life into one that's lighter, clearer, and richer in meaning. I've lived this transformation myself. A few years ago, my home was a cluttered mess. My days were frantic, and I felt like happiness was always out of reach. I was surrounded by stuff, yet I felt empty. By adopting these Japanese minimalist practices, one at a time, I found a richer way to live. My home is now a haven, with only things I love or use. My days are intentional, with time for mindfulness and gratitude. I'm more present for the people and moments I love, and I feel happier than ever. You can have this. 2. Which practice resonates with you most? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your first step. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a little simplicity in their life. Let's keep this journey going together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore more ways to live simply, mindfully, and joyfully. Here's to living richly with less, starting right now.